Hello, Roger Gallegos, founder and owner of Beacon Marketing. I hope you're having a great day. This week I wanted to speak to you guys about a common objection that I have heard in the past when it comes to marketing. Now, one of the most common and prevalent ones is it's too expensive, or I just don't have the time to focus on it, or I'm doing my own thing. And those are all relatively reasonable objections. If you don't have the money to pay for someone, you can't just make money manifest itself. If you're really busy and you're doing what you can, that's understandable. If you're still trying to figure out what's going on, but you're working towards marketing, that is also understandable. But what I want to speak to you guys about is something that I just don't understand, and something that is, in my opinion, just not an acceptable response. And it's, I don't need to market, or I don't believe in marketing. For people like this, they believe marketing is a luxury, something that you could do if you feel like it, or to add something that you don't really need at the moment. And what I'm here to tell you is that marketing is, without a doubt, a necessity. It is something that you must do. Now, there might be some forms of marketing that can be considered a luxury, such as getting a billboard, or buying a bus wrap, or putting your picture on everything that is around town, such as bus stops or signs around the city. That is not necessarily a necessity, and it may be just a luxury, so you get this overarching presence wherever people see you. But the act of marketing itself is a necessity. And when you stop to think about it, all marketing is, it is the act of letting people outside your organization know who you are and what you could do to make their life better. That is it. And what you're trying to do with those two actions, letting them know who you are and letting them know how you can make their life better, is you're giving them a reason to come to your establishment. Otherwise, why would they bother visiting? Why would they bother giving you a call or going to your website? Now, there may be some marketing channels that you don't need to engage in, either due to money constraints, your marketing strategy, or if your audience isn't there, such as social media, email marketing, or even a website. These things may not inherently be necessary in your marketing efforts, but you need to do some sort of marketing. You need to engage with your audience, or your target audience, in some way, some fashion, so they know you're there and they have a place to go. And it just puts you in a place, you position yourself in the market as someone that they could trust and they could go to, and hopefully and eventually a leader. That way you start setting the tone for your industry in your market. And that is what marketing is all about. It is getting your name out there, is getting your reputation out there in a positive manner. And if you don't do that, you run the risk of falling dangerously behind your competitors. Because guess what? You may not believe in marketing, but someone else does. Your competitors do, and they're going out there and they're spending money on ads, they're spending money on websites, or they're putting it at work. And I say spending money because they may have it, and yes, there are some marketing things that do cost money, but there's a lot of things you can do that do not cost money. And here's a few things right here. I'll just give you some steps right here. Is develop a strategy. Right there, there's no money you don't have to pay a darn thing to sit down and think of a strategy for your marketing. Now, I've developed a lot of free tools. I've put a lot of videos out there on how you could develop a strategy. All you have to do is just take some time. You sit down one evening or over a few evenings and think about what you want to do and develop a strategy. And that's the next thing. Set some goals. And the goals could be small. Now, the things that I suggest here, if you haven't done anything, it's just like working out. For me, I'm not a long distance runner. If I tried to go out there and say I'm going to start running 10 miles a day, I'd kill myself. I'd have to start small. So start small with your marketing and say, if one of your goals, or one of your parts of your strategies is be more active on Facebook, maybe your goal for 1 week is, I want to create a Facebook page or update my Facebook page and make it match my current branding. That's all you do, and that's the goal that you set. That's something that can be done within an hour in 1 week. You just do that. You start small from there. So set goals, preferably small goals if you're just getting started out. The next thing is, don't jump on every trend. The thing with marketing is that there's a ton of things always coming out. People are always trying new things. There's, for my money, the next big thing is going to be artificial intelligence with chatbots and even videos and stuff like that. Those are going to be really neat, but there's going to be a lot of investment in time and money. If you don't have either one of those, if or even one of them, don't worry about jumping on that. Focus on the basics. I put out some information about the key to marketing is focusing on the basics. Stick to the basics of your marketing principles, and you'll be able to create a good marketing strategy that eventually will deliver some returns. The next thing is focus on the needs of your audience. They're the ones that you have to make happy. They're the ones that you have to attract. So focus on their needs. Talk to your current customers. Talk to your frontline employees to see what people are asking about, and answer those questions or put out resources to address those needs in your marketing. And I promise you, people will pay more attention, and they'll start coming to you and start viewing you as a resource. And then you'll start seeing an uptick in interest, and then eventually an uptick in revenue. And the next thing, and this is probably the most important thing in my opinion, is be authentic, be yourself. People want to make a connection. They are looking to make a connection. So be that person, be that brand that goes out there and says, hey, come to us. We want to help you out. If you do that, and they see that you're real, and they see that that you mean what you say, they're more likely to become a repeat customer, and then refer you to their friends. Because a lot of people, they want to do that for other people. And if you could do that, if you could be that revenue, they'll be a conduit for you to other people. So be authentic, be real. The last thing, and this is an important one as well, is ask for help. If you are unsure on how to do any of these, unsure how to develop a strategy, what goals you should be setting, working on any of the tactics, or what trends to avoid, or what things to avoid. If you have any questions, ask for help. It could be me. I'll love to help you. It could be somebody else that has some marketing experience. Point is, just go search for some help. It does not take much to ask a few questions. A Google search is good, but you may get down some rabbit holes and you may get some bad information. Try to find someone that you could trust, and get some information from them on what to do. So that's it. The thing is, marketing is a necessity. The good news, the really good news, is that at this time of this video, it's early September 2018. So depending on when you watch this, in 2018, you are going to see a lot of marketing options. So you have a variety of things that you could do that could fit within your budget, whether it's no money, such as doesn't cost any money to set up a YouTube channel, start putting videos. Doesn't cost any money to create a Facebook page, and then you could start directing people who go into your store. You could ask friends to recommend, to have people go follow you. And then, even with Facebook ads, you could spend $20-$25 a month on Facebook ads and get a pretty decent return, as long as you play around with it and look at what your goals are. If your goals are well defined, you could be really efficient with the money that you spend. So just take a step-by-step process. Take small little bites. That whole adage, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Take it one bite at a time, one bite at a time, one step at a time, and you will get closer to where you want to be with your marketing, and eventually where you want to be with your business. So, and again, as always, I'm here to help. Beacon Marketing is here to help. If you have any questions, if you're wondering how to do something, please do not hesitate to reach out. Put something in the comment section. I'm here to help. I want to be your resource. This is me being authentic to you and being a resource and offering information to you to help you out. So please utilize it. You have a free resource here. So anyways, remember, marketing is not a luxury. It's a necessity. You have to do that. You have to engage in it. You have to put your information out there. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. I'll be back next week with some more information. Have a good one. Bye.